All right, so we're taking a look right here at the S&P compared to Berkshire Hathaway. You're seeing from the beginning of the year, Berkshire's the blue line. It was outperforming, and then that's clearly changed right around here. This is right around the time that Warren Buffett announced he would step back. So give us your take on this stock and the direction that you see it going in.
Well, the S&P 500, of course, is moving higher, and Berkshire has not. So let's be honest, Berkshire has been doing well for decades, but one of the best times to buy it is after it pulls back. And of course, it's pulled back right now, especially when it's near some support. So there's support here, but if you go all the way back to 2020 and draw a line up here, we can see that numerous times held support, rallied, held support, rallied, and we think that is about to happen once more.
Okay. The technical setup shows there's a trend right here, but as I just mentioned, there's been a kind of a big change. Warren Buffett announcing he's going to step back. So with the fact that there's some fundamental differences in the company, does that technical thesis still hold?
Well, we'll see. But I think we also knew that eventually Warren Buffett would step down.
Right.
So this has been in the works for a long time. And I think now we have the announcement for the mystery investment. We're going to get an idea of really how much investors really have confidence in the stock going forward.
All right, let's go to our next chart. Right here, you're showing Berkshire Hathaway against the S&P 500. You're also showing the 4-week RSI. What does this tell us?
Well, this is a relative line. So when this is moving lower, Berkshire is underperforming the S&P 500 to the point where now it's been extremely oversold. As we can tell going back here, it's only happened a few times. But, and it's a big but, when that's happened, we've seen rallies, not only in the stock itself, but versus the S&P 500. So this is set up, again, to not only turn on absolute basis, but also versus the market as well.
All right. So overall, I mean, we're putting together a lot of different technical factors. We mentioned kind of some of the changes and also a big announcement coming up, a mystery announcement. At least that's what we're calling it. A new stake there that a lot of people believe that Berkshire may take. How do you see that announcement impacting the theme, the trend, I should say, and investor sentiment when it comes to the same?
Well, I think it all is going to work together. I think that no matter maybe what the investment is, it will just be over relief that we're finally putting that few $100 billion of cash to work as well. And when it lines up like this versus the market especially, I think it's a special time to possibly events.
All right, you got one more chart for us. This is Berkshire against JP Morgan. JP's the orange line. And again, right here, it seems to be right around that same time, again, that Warren Buffett announcement, we're seeing JP Morgan take a big move to the upside, at least relative to Berkshire.
That's right. And one of the interesting things about this is JP Morgan and Berkshire are the top two holdings within the XLF ETF, and this price discrepancy is huge. But if you go back here, you can tell it's happened before, and you can't see it as much here, but any time that JP Morgan has outperformed Berkshire, it's eventually come back in. Now, this is a very big price discrepancy, but at the same point, this rubber band is very extended. So you can really see some rotation back into Berkshire, both within the sector and in the market as well.